Hello everyone, this is a quick review for our final practical exam for IST212 Network Infrastructure 3. So we start off with a ready-made virtual machine. You can actually reuse your existing virtual machine. There is no need to create a new one. Otherwise, if you don't have our virtual machine, which we called it IST212 Lab 7, you're free to copy another one. A copy will be provided from the instructor. So the first thing you need to do is to basically log into Exchange Control Panel. We have three icons here. The first one is the Exchange Management Shell. From here you can execute any Exchange related PowerShell command. The second one is Exchange Admin Center, and this is the control panel for Exchange. And third is the Outlook, UA, basically, Outlook Web Application. So this is Management Shell. It's very simple. You just need to double click here and it will run. And from here you can execute any Exchange related command. Of course, my recommendation is to make note of all the commands that we already took so far for all our labs. Okay, so in lab 1 we added a new user, right? And for that we used the command a new mailbox, right? So if I type here, if I type new dash mailbox and press enter, it will prompt me for the name. So for example, I can type test for password. I can type whatever password. Or the other approach, of course I pressed here Control C to cancel the command. The other approach would be to run the command new mailbox and provide the parameters one by one. So for example, first name test for display name, and of course don't forget to add the dash to indicate that it is a parameter. Display name test for dash name, also test for user principal name could be and this is of course the email handler, test4@ktechlabs.local. Again, these are just an example. If you type the command correctly, it should ask you for a password. Okay, so other Exchange commands, you can review it one by one and try it out. The labs are open at any time, and you're free to write these commands on your summary sheet. Okay, so this is for Exchange Management Shell. For the other stuff, we have to go to Exchange Admin Center, and from there, of course, we need to log in. You don't need to provide the domain, by the way. Just type administrator and our password ktech@123.com. Press enter. It should log you in. From there, if I ask you to add a new mailbox, usually this is where you add your mailbox. Okay, user mailbox, and you can fill out the details here. Okay, and of course you have to select a new user. For alias, I will prompt you to add these details as needed. Okay, so I think this task is fairly simple. For groups, for example, if I prompt you to add a new group, you have to hit two groups here, and from here you can create, of course, in our case it is a distribution group. Distribution group is more of the same, and you have to specify the owners. By default, the administrator is the owner. Okay, other tasks might include identifying the version of Exchange server that we're currently using. So in this case, we have to head to servers page, and from here we can right click, or not right click, just press on the edit button. From here we can infer the version of Exchange server. If I ask you to enter a product key, this is where you enter the product key. If I ask you to specify the location of the database, you can find it here as well. You just need to expand this. Yeah, just 1 second. Sorry. It is, I believe, here in transport logs. Yes, this is where our logs are located, and I believe the database location is, should mention it here actually, for some reason. Okay, all in all, this is the name of the database, and you can see it is currently mounted. Now in terms of database location, you can find it here in databases actually, and this is your main database. And if you click on view details, it will tell you also the details of the database, and again it is mounted in this case. And if I click on edit, actually this is the database path. So it is located in Microsoft Exchange Server v15 mailbox. Okay, this is the full database path. So you need to know where the database is located. You will not find it in servers. In servers, only the version and the name of the mailbox database. But here in databases, actually you'll be able to locate. If you click on edit, you'll be able to locate the database full path. Okay. That's it actually for the servers tab. Now if I ask you to log in with Outlook, my recommendation is to always sign out from here and close this page and then head to Outlook, and from here you can log in with whatever email account I ask you to log in with. If you added a new user, just change this to the new username. Okay, for me, I'll just log in using administrator. And administrator does have a mailbox also. You can see it here. This is OWA, okay, Outlook Web Application. And from here, of course, if I ask you to send an email, I think this is fairly simple. You just type the first 3 or 4 letters of the email that you want to send to search directory, and it should be able to automatically locate the email, and then you can type whatever here. Now when it comes to sending the email, as you all know, we're facing some issues with network. So if it does not send, it will get stuck in drafts. No problem, you can take a screenshot of this, but of course make sure to expand this section. If it goes to send item, in this case it did actually send, then you have to take a screenshot of sent items. And that's it really. This exam should be fairly simple. All you need to do is, the hard part is actually memorizing or understanding how to use Exchange Management Shell, and the rest is fairly simple. Okay, again, if you didn't find the virtual machine, just let us know, let the instructor know, and we'll give you a copy of this virtual machine, and you can just import it and continue your work. That's it, and good luck everyone.